Every single day, millions of Ritz Crackers roll off the production line with flawless golden color, perfect edges, and that signature buttery taste. But have you ever wondered how they manage to make every single one look and taste identical? Inside this massive factory, towering mixers churn thousands of pounds of dough, while rows of precision cutters stamp out those familiar scallop circles with machine-like accuracy. Giant ovens, stretching longer than a football field, bake each cracker to perfection in a matter of minutes. But here's the surprising part. Achieving that delicate texture and distinct flavor isn't as simple as baking dough. There's a secret step hidden deep inside the process that transforms a basic mix of flour and oil into one of America's most iconic snacks. How exactly do they pull it off? Let's find out inside the factory. The journey of creating one of America's most beloved snack items begins long before the final product reaches store shelves. It starts with carefully selected raw materials, sourced from various corners of the globe, where climate, soil quality, and agricultural expertise converge to grow the essential ingredients. Wheat, the primary component, plays a critical role in this intricate operation. The wheat used for these crackers is predominantly grown in the United States, particularly in states like Kansas, North Dakota, and Montana, where the vast plains provide ideal conditions for cultivating high-protein varieties essential for baking. Each year, American wheat farmers harvest billions of bushels, with a significant portion destined for domestic food production. For a factory dedicated to producing this iconic snack, hundreds of thousands of pounds of wheat are delivered every week. These massive shipments arrive by rail and truck, creating a logistical symphony that keeps the factory supplied around the clock. The consistency of the wheat's protein content is crucial, as it directly influences the dough's texture and baking properties. Upon arrival, the wheat is carefully inspected for quality and cleanliness. State-of-the-art grain cleaning machines use a series of screens, magnets, and air currents to remove any foreign materials, ensuring only the purest grains move forward. This meticulous sorting process is fully automated, with sensors continuously monitoring for any deviations that might compromise quality. Once cleaned, the wheat enters large steel silos, where it is stored under controlled conditions to preserve its integrity until milling. Milling transforms the whole wheat kernels into the fine white flour that forms the foundation of these crackers. Modern roller mills, equipped with precision-engineered rollers and sifters, operate 24 hours a day to keep up with the factory's relentless pace. It takes mere minutes for the wheat to be crushed, ground, and sifted into the perfectly uniform flour required for consistent dough formation. Each mill can process thousands of pounds of wheat daily, contributing to the factory's staggering output. In parallel, other vital ingredients such as vegetable oils, sugar, salt, and leavening agents are sourced. Vegetable oils, often derived from soybeans or canola grown in North America, arrive in massive tanker trucks. Sugar is typically sourced from both domestic beet sugar producers and imported cane sugar suppliers, depending on market conditions and pricing. Salt, mined from extensive underground deposits, adds the familiar savory note that defines the snack's flavor profile. Once all ingredients are in place, the actual production begins. Enormous industrial mixers combine flour, oil, sugar, salt, and leavening agents into a homogeneous dough. These mixers are marvels of engineering, capable of blending thousands of pounds of dough in a single batch, while maintaining precise moisture and temperature levels. The dough's consistency is monitored continuously by sensors, and operators stand by to make adjustments if necessary, though much of the process is fully automated. After mixing, the dough is conveyed to sheeting machines, where it is rolled into thin, uniform sheets. The thickness of these sheets is critical, as even minor variations can affect baking and texture. High-speed rollers, guided by laser sensors, ensure that each sheet meets exacting standards. Next, the dough moves through rotary cutters, which stamp out the distinctive round shape with scalloped edges that have become instantly recognizable to consumers. Each cutter can punch out thousands of crackers per minute with remarkable precision. A unique feature of these crackers is the small holes that dot their surface. These holes are not merely decorative. They serve a vital function known as docking. allowing steam to escape during baking and preventing the crackers from puffing up. Specialized docking wheels pierce each cracker uniformly as they move along the conveyor belt toward the ovens. Baking is one of the most critical stages. The crackers pass through tunnel ovens that can stretch over 100 feet long. These ovens operate at carefully controlled temperatures, often exceeding 400 degrees Fahrenheit. The baking process typically lasts less than 5 minutes, during which the dough transforms into the familiar, crisp, golden brown snack. Precise heat distribution and air circulation ensure even baking, while continuous monitoring systems adjust conditions in real time to maintain consistent quality. Once baked, the crackers move to cooling conveyors. Rapid cooling is essential to halt the baking process and stabilize the product. These conveyor systems gently transport the crackers while large fans circulate cool air, bringing them to room temperature within minutes. After cooling, the crackers undergo a thorough inspection. Optical scanners, equipped with advanced vision systems, detect any imperfections, such as cracks or color inconsistencies, automatically removing flawed pieces from the production line. Packaging is a highly automated operation. The flawless crackers are funneled into portioning systems that count and stack them into uniform piles before being wrapped in airtight packaging to preserve freshness. Sophisticated machinery ensures that every package is sealed correctly and labeled accurately, ready for distribution. The entire packaging process is designed for speed and efficiency, with minimal human intervention. This monumental operation allows a single factory to produce several million crackers daily. On a global scale, annual production reaches into the billions, supplying markets across North America, Europe, Asia, and beyond. The sheer scale of production is a testament to the factory's efficiency and the worldwide popularity of this snack. The economic dimensions of producing this product are substantial. Raw material costs fluctuate based on global commodity markets. For example, wheat prices can vary depending on weather patterns, crop yields, and international trade policies. In recent years, the cost of producing 1 pound of crackers, factoring in raw materials, energy, labor, and logistics, has averaged around $1. However, economies of scale and continuous improvements in automation help keep production costs manageable while maintaining profitability. Historically, the origins of this iconic snack trace back to the early 20th century. The original version was introduced in 1934 by Nabisco, a company already well established in the baked goods industry. The goal was to create a light, flaky, and buttery cracker that could complement both sweet and savory foods. Early production was far more labor-intensive, relying heavily on manual labor for mixing, cutting, and baking. As demand grew, so did the need for greater efficiency, leading to the gradual introduction of mechanized processes. Over the decades, advances in food science and engineering have revolutionized production. Automation now dominates nearly every aspect of the operation, from raw material handling to final packaging. Modern factories employ sophisticated computer systems to monitor and control every stage of production, ensuring consistency and safety. While manual labor still plays a role in maintenance and quality assurance, the bulk of the heavy lifting is performed by machines capable of operating around the clock with minimal downtime. Maintaining consistent quality on such a massive scale presents unique challenges. Sourcing raw materials that meet strict specifications requires close partnerships with farmers, suppliers, and logistics companies. Fluctuations in supply chains, whether due to weather events, geopolitical tensions, or economic shifts, can disrupt production schedules. Additionally, ensuring food safety standards are met requires constant vigilance, with regular audits, testing, and compliance with stringent regulatory requirements. Consumer preferences have also evolved over time, influencing production practices. Health-conscious trends have led to the introduction of variations with reduced sodium, whole grain options, and even gluten-free alternatives. Each new formulation presents its own set of production challenges, requiring adjustments to ingredient sourcing, mixing techniques, and baking parameters. Despite these variations, the core production principles remain rooted in precision, consistency, and efficiency. The global popularity of this snack is undeniable. While the United States remains the largest consumer market, significant demand exists in countries such as Canada, the United Kingdom, Australia, and several Asian nations. This worldwide appeal necessitates a robust distribution network, with products shipped via an intricate web of trucking routes, rail lines, and cargo ships to reach distant markets while maintaining freshness and quality. In the ever-competitive snack food industry, innovation remains key. Continuous research and development efforts focus on improving shelf life, enhancing flavor profiles, and developing new packaging technologies that reduce environmental impact. Sustainability has become a growing priority, with factories implementing energy-efficient systems, recycling programs, and initiatives to source raw materials responsibly. The sheer scale and complexity of producing this everyday snack underscore the marvels of modern food manufacturing. Behind each perfectly formed cracker lies a symphony of precision engineering, global logistics, and human ingenuity. From humble beginnings in small bakeries to sprawling high-tech factories capable of churning out millions of units daily. The journey of this iconic snack is a testament to the remarkable advancements in food production technology.